This next class is a high intensity interval class using the rack. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's everybody grab the rack for the next bunch of exercises. Okay guys, we're going to work some ladder climbs for this one. So I want you guys to watch my footwork carefully. So I'm going to step to the middle platform like this, and then to the top, and then I'm going to work my way back down again, okay? So it's 8 steps in total. Then we're going to start to speed it up, so I want you guys to watch. Now the important thing is to step lightly, so you're just stepping on eggshells, okay? Let's get you guys to have a go. Okay guys, we're going to tuck and extend for this one. So I want you guys to watch. I'm going to start with my feet together, and I want to make sure I'm nice and stable, so I want to be right down the middle. I don't want to start from out here because we don't want to do any of that. You want to stay nice and stable. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to tuck and extend and back and finish there, okay? So let's go. So it's all about core control. Let's get you guys to have a go. Okay guys, this one's a tall mountain climb. So it's the same mountain climb that you would do on a low level, but we're actually standing up. So I'm going to hold the middle. I'm going to make sure I'm protecting my wrists, and I'm going to make sure I'm nice and stable, so we don't want any of that. So from here, all I'm going to do is switch, 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 and speed it up. Nice and light on your toes. Let's get you guys to try it. For this exercise, we're going to work some dips, guys. Two ways of doing it, okay? So what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to pick myself up just like that, and I'm going to work my dips all the way up, all the way down, working a good range and just pushing through just like that. Now, what Sarah's going to do is she's going to do it assisted. So she's going to leave one foot, just the ball of the foot on the ground, and that's there to just give her some assistance if she needs it. So give us a quick demo, Sarah. So as you start to tire through your set, you can start to put a little bit more weight on your legs, and it's going to assist you. It's going to help you get through the set. Let's get you guys to try this one. Okay guys, we're going to work some side leg pulses for this one. So I've stepped out of the rack, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold onto the rack for support. Now I want to make sure soft knees, and I want to make sure my spine's nice and neutral. And from here, I'm going to go into a side leg raise, and I'm going to start to hit some pulses with it. So just like that. We're going to hit one side, and then we're going to hit the other side as well. Let's get you guys to try it. Okay guys, we're going to alternate some lunges on this one. So the way we're going to do it is we're just going to start out here. We're going to step back into a nice lunge, and all the rack is doing is it's just assisting me. So I'm just going to hold my hands there. I'm going to switch and work the other side. So just making sure I'm stopping just before my knee touches the ground. And you want to make sure when you hit your lunge, you want to make sure this front leg is nice and vertical. Okay? And finish up back here. Let's get you guys to have a go. Let's everybody repeat the last 3 exercises. Okay guys, this next one, I call it Reach the Stars. So what it is, it's a squat, shoulder press and a calves raise all in one. I want to show you guys how to do it. So the best way to pick up your rack is to start as though you're going for some bicep curls and then switch it to a hammer position and just rest it on your shoulder there. So I'm going to work my squat from here, and on my way up I'm going to go shoulder press, calves raise and finish here. Let's go again. So 3-in-1 exercise. Let's get you guys to try it. Okay guys, for this one we're going to work some skater squats. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to pick it up, go into that hammer position, rest it on my shoulders nice and easy. I'm going to go nice and wide for this one. And so what I'm going to do with my feet parallel and my knees out, I'm just going to slide to one side until my knee on the opposite side is nice and straight. And then I'm going to glide across to the other side. Now the trick with this one is I'm not going to lean forward, and I'm also going to maintain my height. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to yo-yo. I'm going to maintain my height and just glide across. Let's get you guys to try it. Okay guys, we're going to work a squat, but we're going to hold it isometric for this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to go into my squat position, and I'm just going to hold it. I'm going to hold it there for 45 seconds. You're going to start to shake up a little bit, but just maintain your form. Now it's natural to lean forward ever so slightly, but we don't want to overdo it. We don't want to do this. I'm going to try and keep it as upright as you can keep it. Let's get you guys to try it. Let's everybody repeat the last 3 exercises. Okay guys, this one's a little bit tricky. We're gonna crouch and kick with this one. So I'm gonna start off with my legs nice and straight, everything's extended, arms are extended, and then I'm gonna crouch everything and come right in. So knees are bent, arms are bent, and crouch back out right there. Okay, in and out. So extending the legs and hitting the press all at the same time. And then we're gonna change legs and do the other side as well. Let's get you guys to have a go. Okay guys, we're gonna work some push-ups for this one, but we wanna engage the core some more. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw some knee strikes in there as well. I want you guys to watch. So I'm gonna go into that mid grip, and from here, I'm just gonna go straight into a push-up and knee strike. And then next push-up, I'm gonna alternate. So trick with this one is to make sure you're keeping your body nice and straight. You wanna make sure you've got a straight line from your shoulder all the way to your ankle so that you're keeping your core engaged correctly, okay? Now, if I do a bunch of these and I start to get tired, what do? Do I stop training? No, I'm gonna drop from here. I'm gonna work that push up, and then on the way up, I'm gonna lift, throw it. Just like that. That's gonna help you. Let's get you guys to try it. Okay guys, we're going to work some stiff kickbacks for this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go feet together. I'm going to put the weight on the ball of my feet. I'm going to grab that little middle push-up hand position. And what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to work these stiff kickbacks. So you can see there's no bend in that knee as I kick it. I'm just pointing my toe right out and just squeezing it and throwing it as high as it'll go without bending that knee. I'm going to go one side first, and then I'm going to alternate and hit the other side. This one's a fantastic butt lift technique, so get it right. Your turn. Let's everybody repeat the last 3 exercises. Okay guys, we're going to work some uneven push-ups for this one. Now, a couple of ways of doing it. So if you're comfortable enough, from here what we're going to do is we're going to work the push-up, and as I come up I'm just going to change handstands. So from here, change, and just keep working through that. Now, if that's a bit too difficult for you, what we can do as an alternative is do a bunch, maybe 5 of them on one side, and then switch them up and do 5 of them on the other side. So it just depends on what you're comfortable with. Your turn. Okay guys, we're going to work some calves raises for this one in a pike position. So standing inside that square, I'm going to drop down and just grab my handles right here. And I'm just going to try and keep a neutral spine and go into a calves raise from here. So as I lift, I'm really stretching out those hamstrings and glutes as well. So lifting there and dropping it back down, keeping that spine neutral. Let's get you guys to try this one. Okay guys, we're just going to work some mountain climbs for this one. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm just going to make sure I'm holding a vertical arm, so I'm right over the top of it. And from here, it's just a jump, land both sides at the same time. Get your knee close to the ground and switch again. You can see nice and light on my toes. Just like that. Let's get you guys to try it. Okay guys, some bent over rows for this one. So I'm just going to go into that hammer position. Just going to pick it right up. Elbows tucked in. You can see I'm bending forward, but I'm protecting my back. Spine's neutral, knees are bent, and just pulling right up. Keeping those elbows tucked right in, okay? You can put a little pause here if you like. Drop it down, pause here, Okay? So you're exhaling as you're pulling up and inhaling as you're resetting. Let's get you guys to try this one. Let's everybody repeat the last two exercises. Well done for getting through your class today. If you could turn your attention to your in-house instructor for stretching and cool down.